Hi everyone, I am Margot, tarot reader. Thank you and welcome to Soluna Botanica. First off, let us say Happy New Year. May 2026 be your year for your loved ones and for you to be prosperous in all endeavors. If you are aligned with your own self being, speaking the truth, being the truth of yourself being, then all may be perfectly aligned to you within this year coming forth. Um, for this year, there are a number of predictions that the universe and the guides are stating. We have a number of probabilities within the planet itself, and of course, changes in the humanity as it is every second of our living, breathing life. But also the spiritual growth, the spiritual life, the enlightenment of it. It is the beginning of in this epiphany moment that we are in now, starting in June the 3rd. Now, why is that? Because the guys are saying that humanity has been going through certain changes that are not conducive to the spiritual growth. And therefore, certain things have been happening in humanity that should not be happening. We have different entities that are affecting those humans to make actions that are not conducive to the earth, to the spirit, to the self, to the body, to the vessel. So certain things that were supposed to be aligning in this year are going to be corrected in different levels of ways. So they're shifting certain destiny of oneself. Okay, not to all human beings, but the majority of. If you've been sitting in wrongs, wrongs will be done against thyself. Okay, so be very watchful of what you do, what you say to those that are meaning good for you, and you activating the negative energy to them. Okay. Um, um, we will talk about the predictions for 2026 later on in another video. Today, what I want to do is do a mini video for what's coming in for individuals. I'm not sure if I will be doing each individual signs, but we'll just see as we go in today's reading. What I want to also emphasize is that we just had a beautiful new moon in Cancer, June the 3rd. And it is the epiphany moment of changes in oneself. In this week that we're in, January 3rd, it is the molding week, if you want to call it that, the molding week of what's going to stand out for the next 2 years of oneself life. So pay attention to what's going to happen in this week. What are your actions? What you're saying, what you're doing, what comes forth into your life, what leaves out of your life, what your thoughts are, what your desires are, etc. And everything that's about you and the people around you. What's happening in this week, it will be the molding of the next 2 years in your life. The number one thing that is going to be prevalent to your actions in the physical life, which is your vessel, your body, and of course your spiritual vibration. What you, like I said, like what you hear might be something that is going to be very important and prevalent to the next 2 years. Of course, as you know, that in our universe and on our living self, we have every second of our life has a shift, a vibration, every moment, every hour, every day, every week, every etc. And depending on those circumstances is how we collect or undo karma lessons or bring about new karma lessons. And by that I mean also new people coming forth and or living our experiences, physical life. There will be number of endings of many levels, including in drastic changes of humanity. Okay, we've been experiencing that in the last 4 months, and we will continue to experience in bulge, I hear, in 2026. Let's hope not that we don't get an announcement of some sort of war. But it's in the epiphany moment of that coming in. I digress. I was not supposed to talk about predictions for the world yet. Um, so let us touch bases on what this week is that we need to be looking into and what's going to be the effect of for the next 2 years. uh, Cancer, Jupiter is still in Cancer, and it's very important for you to um, come within. Now, of course, if you are Cancer, someone arising, you're very affected by this, by Jupiter. But we all have certain zodiac signs in our birth chart. The important thing about it is whether you know or not, if you do have Cancer and how and where in your birth chart does not matter. What matters is for you to induce that energy and use it with you. Okay? Claim that abundance and that prosperity that Jupiter brings forth into Cancer, because Cancer is a sign that is nurtures, that is motherly like, that is caused and bring forth by the moon. And as you know, the moon has concurrent cycles more often than all the other planets. And it's a number one resources of the way we feel and the way we act on Earth. It's very indulgent on what our emotions are and feelings are, what our home is, home, the particular vessel where we live, but also where our spirit resides, which is our vessel, our body. So I would love for all of you that are watching today to take advantage of the energy of Jupiter in Venus. It's going to stay there till July, if I'm not mistaken. So endure that energy, bless that energy, call upon it and say thank you and blessing me with thyself, with my home, with my family, with my friends, with my loved ones, etc. There are a number of affirmations that you can do, and of course you can email me and we can work on that as well. If you want your own consultation, reading, ritual, spell, etc., anything to do with spiritual growth, spiritual enlightenment, I am here for you. We're open 7 days in the shop and through the media, 24 hours. And you can email me at margourtarotreader@gmail.com and or solunabotanica2@gmail.com. Okay? Browse around, look around, pass it on, share it, like it. If you're new, welcome, happy new year. You're here because your guides are asking you to bring forth what you're seeking, your answers to be, your questions to be answered, or anything that you're needing of healing, etc. Okay? Here in our shop, we do individuals. We prepare and we do candles as well. We prepare and do all kinds of spells and rituals depending on your situation and circumstances that you're in. We can purify items, physical and spiritual as well. And we can bring forth the blessings of anything that has to do with the spiritual enlightenment, including the self. If you want any items blessed, bring it forth and we'll be more than happy to do it, as well as purification of any item, people, places, and thing. Okay? All it takes is your faith and your trust on the person of the healer, of your spiritual healer that you trust. Be very cautious out there, because what it looks like may not be for many of you coming forth in the following year. Okay, I believe I made my speech. Thank you and welcome all of you today. And so let's see what the this week will bring forth in general. I feel like I'm missing something to say. What else I have to say? We do have Mars and Venus like in a shadow kind of phase where they're not visible at this time until the end of February into March. So be very cautious if you're doing any beautifications to yourself. It may not be, the results may not be there yet, and or you're doing hidden from people's view. The legal sectors, if they're new, be very cautious, read every printout. For me, with not being visible, it's almost like being on a retrograde kind of motion. So just be wise and read every detail, ask your questions, do not be afraid. And if you need second opinions, go for it. You must and you should. And again, if you are wanting any consultation, readings, and or rituals and spells, I am more than happy to help you and align you in your right path. Let us get started. Let us have that spiritual enlightenment that we are seeking and needing and wanting. And why not start with me, where you are able to get the truth, but nothing but the truth. Okay? So, let us begin. Okay. What does, and we'll start with Aries. What does this week hold for you? My beautiful Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Remember that this is a general reading. You or someone you know in that particular sign and you are aligning to this energy. You may resonate, you may not at the moment, but eventually you will click into this energy. Let us hope that it's only for the higher good, as always, for all of you. It is a general reading. I have to repeat that. So if you want your own consultations for your own personal energies, let us hold that for you and do your own reading. Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I feel like I have to take this one. They're saying, okay. Yes. So we have a number of things when we are getting the Lovers, the Hierophant, the Star, and the Justice. We feel, as based on this week coming for you, Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, you're going to have a transition. I think that it is motivated through thoughts in the last few weeks to 4 months. I feel that you're feeling some type of love and nurturing for thyself and or for someone else. I don't feel that it is for the person that you are married to. If you are a Aries that is married, I feel that you are not in your best well yet. Meaning that there are changes that are coming. Some areas will be going through legal separation, not wanting to let go of what doesn't serve them anymore and letting go of someone that they should. So if you are married, I feel that you're going to have some type of epiphany moment of separation and or divorce coming in. And again, we talked previously within 2 years process. For some will be already in this process, the beginning of 2026. I feel that your heart has been followed through by someone else. Either you and or your partner has been falling in love with someone else. I think that this is a peace environment energy as well, if you're going through separation or will be. It may not seem like it at first, but I do see legal separations for you coming, and it will be for the best higher good. It's saying here. For others of you, I feel that this moment of desire and wanting to be with someone you love, you might hear from them, or you will reach out to them. Aries, for those that are seeking to be in partnership, it says that in 2026, starting in this week, there will be that moment where you can also put it into affirmations or manifest this by love rituals, etc. I will not and do not advise for you doing your own rituals. As my clients know, I do not teach rituals or spells because it's very important to protect thyself energy. And depending how you are, how you're feeling, you will manifest the negative side. So let those that are enlightened by the higher self to do so for you. Okay? But this week, if you're seeking to meet your soulmate, your loved one, your true love, marriage, success, etc., let this be the week that you put it out there, okay? It will take process within now and 2 years, as we talked about it before, with the planets and the way that they are, is giving us that turnaround enlightenment. Do not be frightened. 2 years will fly off like no other. Okay? So it is time of preparation and put it out there to the universe. Um, what else can I say, Aries, before I move on to my next sign? Aries, let's see. I feel that there's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius female involved in this. Okay? Maybe someone from the past, maybe someone that you are willing to, yeah, what did we say? Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, someone arising. Okay? There's a woman involved. You're hoping to realign yourself. Aries is also saying that for those of you in work environment, there's expansion to your work. There may be a connection of love relationship through your work environment. It's also saying that you're wanting, there's a lot of earning and yearning for a love mate here. There's a wish to be fulfilled within this energy as well. Areas, I feel that when we have the justice is about coming forth and having the equivalence of, you know, being served the right way for yourself or others, and also about having to say, you know what, I did the best I could, so now it's time to move and change pages. Okay, whether it's love, work, finance, etc., including with family. There might be a between now. I feel that it's more into 2026. There will be a like a family member that is either going to be passing in the now or in the next 2 years, and they are giving you some type of inherent. Maybe you've been married to someone; they are the ones that are equipping you some type of money as well. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. I feel that it's very positive, the energy for you, and I wish you all the very best as well. I feel that there's a dream that you'll be hoping to and wishing to, that the universe and your guides are wanting you to have it, to fulfill that dream. Okay. And I love that because it's telling me that the universe is listening to you and watching over you, as they always do, but you may not see it in that level at this time. Okay. Thank you, Aries, Sun, and Rising. Happy New Year to you and to yours. Taurus, what are we looking at? You, Taurus, 2026, coming in this prevalent week that is very important for your energies. Taurus, remember that it is a general reading for you, my loving Taurus. Let's see. What do we need to see for you? All right. So, for Taurus, we have, for some of you, remember it is a general reading, Sun, Moon, Rising. Taurus, I feel that the new year is going to bring some type of travels for most of you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. You might want to travel overseas or through certain things. Maybe even for some of you, you're going to be the one manifesting those travels, it says here. A funny thing is that we also have the Magician here, and then we have you here. Okay. I see now. And we have the Empress twice. And we have the Hermit, but I felt that the Hermit kind of represented for me as well as the Emperor. Okay, so there is a chance for some Tauruses, someone rising, to travel abroad and see things in a different perspective in their life for 2026, starting this week. I feel that, you know, and again, for all zodiac signs, find a way to put some affirmations. Let this week, the week that you put affirmations or spells of love or spells of rituals of manifesting your true self, your true love, your soulmates, your work environment. Let this week be the one. We just had a beautiful moon, full moon, an absolutely divine moon in the beginning of 2026, in January 3rd. And we still have that energy activated for the rest of this week that is very prominent for all of us. Okay, so take advantage of that week. Find a way to, for all the zodiacs, if they could, cleanse and purify their body, their vessel, their spirits, and as well put into motion if you are needing to bring forth your soulmate. Find the spiritual healer that you best trust, whether it's me or whoever it is, and I'll be more than happy to help you. But you know what? Go out there and put it into play now. Yes, for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, but all the zodiacs, go for it. Find it and take it. Claim it. Okay. So for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, I do feel that, you've been longing for certain things and you've been trying your best. You've been trying to manifest things through the ether, through the universe, etc. So it's saying that you've been heard as of now. Yes, we are looking at in approximately between now and 2 years. It doesn't mean that everybody is getting it in 2 years, at 2 years. Some are getting it in the now, in the half year of 2026, at the end of 26, the beginning of the following year. It depends on our vibration and, of course, our cycle of life, birth chart. But it's saying that you're coming into your own self, that you're finding ways to purify yourself and to be the best of who you are. As we see the Empress twice, it means that there is a very prominent female that is going to be very in line into your life, whether you're a male and or female, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. It means that you will find what you're seeking in coming forth 2026. If you're longing to be in a relationship, I feel that we also have a Aries, Leo, Sag coming forth, more likely in Aries type of energy and or similar to your energy, Taurus. Sometimes can feel like a Scorpio energy, so you never know. Maybe some of you will be having a Scorpio energy around you to guide you, to help you, and or have a relationship of some sort. Also, what I'm seeing is that in the family situation, you've been struggling to have the family put together, be together, etc. We're not in a perfect world, so nobody's going to always be in a perfect alignment with our energies, with our people that we love, because everybody has certain cycles of life to do. So I would advise you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, that let things be and do not keep holding out to wanting to rescue everybody at the same time. Let them fall if they need to, just like our child when they're trying to walk, learning to walk, they stumble and they fall, but yet they get up. So maybe our children, no matter how old they are, they need to go through that process again to learn and to adjust for themselves and stand up for themselves. Do not let them take advantage of you. For others of you, if you have been an absent parent, it feels to me that this year coming into 2026, you will start feeling either the guilt and or the understanding that because of your avoidance, your children are the way they are. And so now you're taking blame and or part of learning to have and be there for them. Again, let me say this. If you've been an absent parent, meaning that you've never been in their life, maybe you're coming to reacquaint yourself with your children after 20 something years. Maybe you, for 30 years, you have not been a parent to that child, and now adults, they are needing your guidance, and or you are for the first time seeing the mistakes you've made and how your child has survived and made it be without you being in their life. Either you're feeling guilty or either you're feeling the need to want to be there. Probably because, again, this enlightenment that is happening in your life, some type of a epiphany moment, or awakening moment of what you should have been doing for that child in your life. You know what I mean? In other words, let's say, you had a child, let's say you never been there for this child, yet you pay monetary help. Let's say, for example, okay? But, now that you are going through whatever situations in your personal life, you're wanting to find love, you're asking why you don't have love, why you're not fulfilled, why you can't have children, or why you haven't had, whatever it may be. And then or a moment something happens within you and you realize that you already have that thing, but you never were able to appreciate those things because at the time you were not ready to do so. It's not about putting blame. It's about being accepting and learning and understanding, right? So in the now, you're going through this moment because the energies are right there, putting them to you. Again, remember what I said in the beginning of the video. Cancer and Jupiter. What is Cancer? Is thyself, is our home, our vessel, our body, and our spirit. And the moon that rules our emotions and our actions. So therefore, it's taking emotion activation on you. And why not? Better the merrier. Perfect. Wonderful. It is time for you to understand what you couldn't before in your teenage year, whatever it is. Now you're understanding that maybe the path of you is to be a better parent and or to learn to be there for your child. It's not about competition, because again, our children are grown, let's say. And it's not about being competitive behavior to our children. Why you don't do this? No. It's about learning to love that other person who you brought in and have part of in this world. Okay. And you may say, well, they don't see that, but I do. That let them be, but find other ways to let them see that. And again, they may not be ready to see that, as you haven't, based on this, for so long. Give thanks to the gods and to the grace that child is still around to be observed or be seen, etc. Okay? Whether you had or not had any part of, give thanks to grace, because it is still here. And it is still here for hoping that you will do the right thing for this child moving forward. Now, if you're someone that does not have children and you wish to have children, well, what the universe is saying, that it is the week for you to put it out there to the ethers. And there is a high hope of you meeting someone that will be collectively going into a union with you, for you to be able to be upheld and be a mother between now and 2 years. So for all heaven's sake, I say we take knowledge of this and we give thanks to the universe for those that are seeking. If you're meant to have that blessing, so be it. Okay. What I also see for some of you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as a general reading, I will also say that some of you are going to seek the help of a advisor, of a spiritual healer, to find certain path for you that you've been seeking, to find the answers that you've been seeking. So if this is the video for you today to give those answers, so be it. We claim it. But be very cautious who you trust. Be very cautious who you give your vibration, the indoor energy. Okay? Anything else that I can give to my Taurus? Right. So we do see that someone in between now and 2 years is going to fall ill. It may be you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. It just may be you. So in this week, if you are having some type of complications with your health, let this be the week that you either go for that physical checkup and or make your appointments to prepare yourself and your energy. And I would also say, for all of you that are sticking to watch all the zodiac signs, be advised, do 10 jumping jacks first thing in the morning for at least 3 days in a row, so you can reactivate certain energy and find a way to shed certain negative energies. It will also boost your vibration of your vessel, which is the body, and your circulation. Very important. So I know you may say, what the heck? It sounds silly. Yes, it does. But trust me, everything that we have in our physical form, everything that you see here has its purpose for energy and growth or stagnation. So if you trust in what I say, then it'll be as it is said. Okay? And then, depending on the diagnosed of your exams, you have 2 years to remend those or to align certain things for yourself. So again, it is not a negative prediction. It is an alert for your well-being. Okay? I love that. Now, for some of you Taurus, Sun, or Rising, yes, there will be an older male or a male, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, or Rising coming into your life, and also an energy of someone that will be ill of a male figure type. Okay. All right. Now we're moving into Gemini. Remember, this is a general reading. Okay, if you're wanting your own consultation, come along and we'll be more than happy to do so. Gemini. What do we have, angels of the heaven and earth, for Gemini? Coming in, preparing the energies as of now in this week for Gemini. Let's see. Of course. We do have the Magician again, and also the Stork again. And we do also have the Moon. What's going on here with Gemini? It's almost like a calmness energy that I'm sensing here. As well. A busy body. Someone that is going through a lot of things they're having to do. What I like about this Gemini, Sun, Rising, you know, we have quite a few of arcanas, major arcanas, so it means that there's a lot of these things that will not be changed. It is the path that you have to take, okay? That the universe is not going to allow certain shift and changes because it is mandated to your spirit energy to go through this process of the physical. So Sun, Moon, Rising Gemini. It feels to me that the night feels unsettled to you. It feels like you're having a hard time sleeping. And it feels that also you're going through a regeneration of either the body and or the spiritual vibration as well. There's a hope in finding ways to heal. So there may be some Geminis that are going through health issues, and your prayers are being answered and or guarded by the universe and your guardian angels, okay? It also says that you're going through manifestation of physical intent. So some of you Gemini, Sun, or Rising are probably going through, you know, spiritual healers to find that peace, that tranquility, and or to help you through your physical life with aligning you in the best way. If you have not been doing so, you will start in this 2026. For others of you, Gemini, Sun, or Rising, we see travels coming in forth, starting in this, thinking about it in this week, aligning it. So pay attention what's going to happen in this week for you. But as of now, in the next 2 weeks, we definitely see some travels from the place of birth and or from the place where you are now into a different country or a different, total different city, or it's almost like the opposite of where you live to somewhere else, okay? Or it would feel like that. And for some of you Gemini, Sun, or Rising, it will feel like you are going back to where you belong, or going back to something that you feel that is close to your heart, that you're feeling like you belong there, or that you've been there, probably through experiences of other lives, okay? It depends, because it is a general reading. So for others of you, what I'm sensing here, Gemini, Sun, or Rising, we're looking at growth in your work or in the way that you work. So with this, it kind of gives me the energy of rebirthing just about things of what to do with your life. Okay. Now, let me see. Is there anything else that I need to pick up for Gemini or give? Now, of course, yes. So Gemini, Sun, or Rising, yes, we definitely see the move. We definitely see certain things that are happening for you as well. We definitely see the help of acknowledgement of someone who is either and or Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, or Rising. Sometimes that will give me the energy of someone that is also very highly spiritual. Some legal contracts that are coming in for some Gemini, Sun, or Rising. There's a lot of legal things that have to happen, it feels, for some of you. Maybe there's it has to do with property and or being sued or suing certain people, okay, due to money, due to home, due to expansion, due to inheritance, things like that that are coming forth. If you've been going through that, it says that you need to pay your dues. You need to stop, how do I put this, trying to pull a wolf over someone's, what's the saying? Um, just literally stop taking advantage of those that are helping you, or those that have served you, or those that are meaning well and good, and you are trying to not, you know, pay back with a good deed, or if you owe, you owe, etc. Okay, for those that are acting on a negative vibration, I would suggest this is not the time to do so, and not the way to start 2026, because it's a 2-year period and it will take a toll. It will take a toll, not just on you, but others, and it will karmically take a toll on those that you care the most. Trust me on this. You may think nothing of it, but your tears will say otherwise. Now, having said that, Sun, Moon, Rising, Geminis. We also see a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising here. It's almost like a couple. So if they're siblings, you know, if they're siblings and or a couple that it's either married and around your energy, I will say this: if they are siblings, keep an eye, because I feel that they're trying to take advantage of you. Okay, I feel that they're coming because either you've gained financial inherent and or money, or some lotto win, whatever it may be, or they feel that they need to step in because you're going through some certain things that they think that it will be a demise, and therefore they're stepping in to take advantage of you. In other actions, it may be that I'm still seeing it like someone taking advantage of you, or wanting to take advantage of you, Sun, Moon, Rising, Geminis. Do I have anything else to say to Geminis? Self-love is very important here, to render or surrender to what the outcome is for you between now and 2 years. And it's very important, Gemini, because we definitely have healing. We definitely have punishments and or sudden introductions to other ways of living in life, Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising. Also for me, I feel that, you know, your tears of pain or sorrow are definitely being picked and nurtured and regrowth into beautiful flowers. Now, you know, my cards, I use them every day, all day, throughout the day, for readings, etc. But sometimes the guides or the spirits are very, very prominent in the way that they show me certain things. So a Gemini out there who is suffering health issues, a Gemini out there who is suffering pain of love and sorrow and feel left out, etc., you're not. Because we have angels watching over you, and we have two manifesting. That could also mean two loved ones in the spiritual realm watching over you, okay? But I also take that as both. Loved ones on the other side watching over you, but also spiritual enlightenment watching over you, and finding ways to heal that beautiful energy that you've been going through and manifest it into beautiful gardens in the ethers. Okay? Again, this is a minor reading. If you want your own, please come along, and we'll be more than happy to let your energy vibrate and purify you in the best way possible. Love and light to you and to yours, my beautiful Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Now, let us go with Cancer. As you know, when we started the video, the recording, Cancer has Jupiter in its first house. you are the number one aligning in this week, as you had that beautiful moon June the 3rd. And so therefore you are the winning prize, like they say. Take advantage of that energy, use it for your best interest, and put it into the ethers in this week. It is very important. Gemini, I'm sorry, Cancer, Sun, and Rising. Let us see, Cancer. What do we have for you? We have the Justice. Ooh, well, I'm glad to see that the way it came out. We have the Devil. Upside down, reverse, however you want to call it. I'd rather see it in this notion because it tells me that you're unclinging to something. Unclinging to something as well. Letting go. Stop being stubborn, jealous, whatever it is. All the negativity that has been around you, you are deciding to let it go, let it get written up out of your space and or energy, people, places, or things. I love this energy, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, because you are deciding to start something beautiful, then door new for you. Okay. Also, you are learning to manifest certain things. Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer. We also see abundance coming between now and within the 2-year process, as we talked about. And maybe at the end of June, there will be some type of ending of some sort. Okay, I feel that it will be a positive ending because it's meant to. When we have Jupiter leaving your sign, shifting into Leo, Jupiter always gives blessings deservingly. Okay, so there might be including a pregnancy or a growth within your energy. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Maybe you're becoming a parent for the first time or second time, however many times. But the universe is saying that most of the Cancers will be birthing something totally new, and that can also mean pregnancy. Okay, or becoming a grandparent for the first time. I will say second time for some of you. Also, we see for some of you there's an Aries, Leo, Sag energy here who needs to be rendered to certain changes and shift of energy, meaning that maybe you are letting go of someone. Also, what we see here is when we see the Justice, we know that there's an energy that has not been sitting right for you. So definitely it tells me that you're getting your dues met. If someone has wronged you, they will be equivalent and either being punished by the ethers, the universe, the guides, etc. And they will be in return paid in the way that they punished you. In other words, as also, when it has to do with legal things, it's saying that you're getting the best out of the deal. Okay. It should, because Jupiter is with you. So no matter what, you are to be above all, no matter what. And those are things that wrong you. Trust me, they have not wronged you. It might feel like that at the moment, but again, Jupiter is in your behalf, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer. So those that have wronged you, as of last year into this June, July 2026, anything that has been done against you shall and will return 3-fold and 10 times folds at times to those that wronged you in any kind of way, physically, mentally, spiritually, you name it. They will be wronged in many, many, many ways. You cannot mess with certain planets when they're touching our first house. You cannot think that you cannot do something and not get caught, etc., or not get punished. No, no, no. It always activates the energy, whether we like it, whether we want it or not. It activates it for our behalf against. Trust me on that. Okay? So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, I do love this. It also says you need to be very cautious how you've been living your life in your own personal life. Maybe certain things are not sitting right with you. And I will say this: if you are in a relationship and it has not been the best, I think that you have not been honest with yourself, not speaking the truth, or the person has not been doing so with you in that moment. Something is going to take place in this week, manifesting between now and 2 weeks, that you do need to come to an understanding that things cannot just keep going in the way that they are, because eventually you're going to be stuck with a lot of things that you do not want, and they will be regretfully painful moving forward. It is the time for you to understand that things have to change, patterns of behavior, etc., are not to be the same. In order for things to change, we have to move forward, make it happen. We have to take that walk to start from day one. And again, start with 3 days, 10 jumping jacks a day. I don't care what time of day you want to do them, but preferably in the morning. It's up to you. You decide what you want with your energy. If you want the best of it, then take my advices. I don't give them just to give them. They're being guided for the sake of those in need at the time. So you know what, to say that, I will start myself, including, maybe I will do them after the video. How about that? And for 3 days in a row, I will do so. Okay, I claim it myself. So let's see how many more we can give me a comment and or email me and let me know that you will be doing it. So okay, for the next 3 days, let us rotate that energy. And as we are doing the 10 jumping jacks, let's go extra and say, I claim the power, I claim the love, the success and prosperity for thyself and my loved ones. So be it. Okay, 10. Let's do the 10 jumping jacks and claim it. So for those that are watching the video, please email me or comment and let me know that we are aboard, and we're all going to be doing that. Okay, let's be positive. Let's vibrate positivity. I will say this, not everything is perfect. You may have enemies, and trust me, there will always be enemies or people that envy you, etc. But let that be their energy, not yours. If people owe you, if people wrong you, if people talk to you bad or against you, gossip you, envy you, etc., someone arising Cancer, let it be. Let that be their energy. Because the more negative they are sending to you, trust me, it stays on their energy and it activates around them. And it will vibrate positive only to you. It will bring out the force and the joy into you. So I claim it, and so let it be. Okay? Sun rising Cancer. Let's see. Yes. Sun rising Cancer. I also feel that you're going to have to take actions into what you want. And remember, we've been talking about this throughout your mini reading here. Do not let others do what you want for you. Okay? Do not wait for someone to do something that you need to be the one stepping out and taking actions. If you want to move, then you have to make the actions. If you want to change your work environment, then you need to talk to those right people to make it happen. Again, we are in the moment of the week to manifest certain things, to put it into the ethers, and etc. Okay? What else can I say? Love. Well, I feel that there's pain within your love sector, Sun rising Cancer. But it feels to me that in this year, you're going to be looking at certain things, like saying, you know what, I get it now, what Margaret's been saying, I get it, paybacks are dues, and they're coming, and you're going to be seeing it. You're going to be seeing it, hearing it, knowing about it. Should you rejoice? Why not? So be it, but it's knowing that things are coming and turning into your favor, whether you see it or not. They're coming into your favor. And if you stay open to only the good, then you're going to see it. Okay? All right. Yeah, absolutely. See, we're gonna end up with that beautiful note. There's abundance coming, inheritance coming between now and 2 years, and yes, there's a Virgo towards Capricorn, Sun arising, Cancer that is in your sector of either family and/or love relationship or both. So there's someone that is seeking you, wanting you, needing you, and if it becomes like a father figure, so be it. Maybe you will be inheriting in the near future some sort of well-being from this person. Virgo towards Capricorn, Sun rising for you, my beautiful Cancer, Sun rising. There's a notion of that. I will also say that if you're wanting some love relationship, then pay attention. There's a Virgo towards Capricorn, Sun rising that is either still interested in you, loves you, and or misses you, or will be inheriting something of them. But the Ace of Pentacles is also coming together, aligning something new, or being prosperous, or talking about good omens and etc. It's an alignment card, and again, it is a general reading, so it will mean 100 things in a general reading. So we just have to see your own personal reading. Okay. All right. So Cancer. Now we're going to Leo. Leo. Sun rising Leo. You're the one that follows the lucky Jupiter after Cancer. Leo, Jupiter will be entering into your house after July. You already have had a taste of it previous last year, because when it goes to retrograde and so forth. But anyhow, it's gonna shift into your sign in July, I believe. And there will be an expansion. Look into Cancer, what beautiful things they've had, and they will be having at the end of July. And so you will be having similar, not exactly, but similar blessings. So depending on your duration of your karma integration that you have had, that's how it will be blessed. Okay. And/or taken away. Remember, we talked about the good and the bad, so depending on those accumulations, that's how it's going to be. Yes, thank you. There are comings and there are changes. Restrictions have been there for you, Leo, Sun rising, but I feel that they're shifting and changing. Okay. Yeah. Leo. Sun rising Leos out there are going probably trying to manifest something out there to happen on your behalf. You know how I see this is Leos, and we're talking about the karmic situation. Let's start on the negative side first. Leo, if you are wronging someone, then we're going to see the bad token of it in your behalf. So pay attention to that. Someone rising Leo, it can also mean that someone is thinking about activating negative energy against you, or someone is thinking about doing some type of ritual against you, Leo, Sun rising. Okay. If you've done wrong physically, mentally, spiritually, you name it, then you will receive those wrongdoing accumulating to you and to your loved ones, Leo. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. We talked about it in the beginning because it's very important. Everything we say, it's for a reason and its purpose. Okay. What I also say is that if you, Leo, Sun rising, are thinking of doing something negative against someone, be mindful of what you want to put out there to the ethers. Be mindful of why and what are the reasons, what are the causes of you wanting to put that out there too. because if you are in pain and hurting, then you want to make that person pay. But is it the best thing to do it? Is it the best thing for you to activate that karma energy? If you have already done so and now you're looking at the video, trust me, you will be regretting doing so. Okay? And only because it will not hurt that person, it will hurt your energy, your emotions, your feelings, your actions, and you will be thinking about the wrongs that you've done 24/7 of that person or for that person. Whoever is going through this, I would ask you to seek and trust your spiritual healer, and align yourself in the best way possible on how to cope with whatever pain you're going through. Because if you're hurting, you want to make them feel the same way that you're hurting. So if they take in your spouse, let's say, if this is a third party situation that you're trying to take back what's yours, it depends. Get your own personal reading and let's see what can be done instead of something that can hinder your vibration, your energy in moving forward. Anything we do in the physical life here and now, it's not just in the now, it is for later reincarnations as well. So be very mindful of that. Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo. I would also say that there is a notion of wanting to have some type of new start and or fertility. There are changes that are coming, maybe some travels. If you do have to travel, because we do see travels here coming abroad, like far from where you live to another state and or country, and you're thinking maybe or not in moving forward in 2026 whether or not you should move to another country. We do see some of you Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising moving to another country. We do see you homesick from where you're living and or regretting moving to where you're moving for some of you. For others of you, you actually are moving afar from where you are now to let go of what does not serve you anymore, to not being homesick and or to be letting go of all the pain that you've had where you're living now into where you're moving now. I hope you're following me here. So that's what I'm seeing here. It is a general reading, so hopefully you are collecting it. And if you want your own personal reading, come aboard. I'll be more than happy to help you. As a general reading, it gives you, and I'm going to give you an example, it gives you the notion of think about what you want to do within this week before you act on it. The emotions that you're feeling now will dissipate, will be different later on after this week. So if you are mad at the world, mad at whoever, and then you want to leave the country or leave to be going somewhere, hoping that you will find better, it's saying that hold it off for a while, because again, the energies will change, the thoughts, the way you feel will change, and it will be less, okay? And you might regret and won't have a way to come back later on or as fast as you would want to, because in the country for there's a Leo out there, they're in a country that they're going to or visiting, etc. There may be something happening in legal proportion that you will not be able to travel back as soon as you will want to. So we're looking at war and or some physical challenges because of flying or etc. Be mindful of that, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's see, is there anything else for Leo? Yeah, surprisingly enough, we do see a surprise shift of your own personal energy, shift of either growing something within yourself. So it means that probably as soon as Jupiter enters into Leo, maybe there'll be an announcement and an unexpected growth of pregnancy within you. Love and light to that. And if it's meant for you, so let it be known. For a Leo that is married out there, so separation is very known here in just about every zodiac today. So I will say that again, because it is a general reading, be mindful of what you're seeking. It may not be the best. What you have at home is not the best, but outside the home, it's also not the best course of action. So I think that whatever it is that you're seeking outside the home needs to be specify to whoever it is that you're seeing before you render and let go of a marriage. Okay? It's very important. Think about that. Whatever you're missing at home, eventually you'll be missing with whoever it is that you want to get into. And again, it is it is to each his own. Okay. I will say this: a lot of the times, you end up you date the person, you're all nilly willy, you have intimacy 24/7, etc. And then when you get married, real life hits in, and it's not that way. And we intend to be in that habit of whether we want it or not. And so therefore we are going to cheat. And I'm just saying, it's an example, right? And then you end up with the same situation, the same behavior, the same pattern, and then you regret and you cannot get it back for some of you. So be wise, men and or women. Be wise. For a man, I feel like it's more of a man, Leo, summarizing, that is thinking of that, of their personal relationship. So be very careful. All right. Now we are moving into Virgo. Happy New Year, Virgo. Let us see, Sun, Moon, Rising, what's going on with you, Virgo? Okay, we'll just go straight out like that. Ooh. Virgo. So I've had the moon stick out quite a lot in today's reading. The moon, and again, we just had the beautiful new moon coming forth. Cancer. And so we're ending something. It's absolutely something is going to end out of nowhere for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. It's a separation of some sort or beliefs. For some of you, it's a belief of your religion or your aspect of being who you are, including, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Virgo. Let's see. Ooh, shoot, no wonder. Look at that. We got Tower twice. Jesus. Someone is spying on someone. Someone is overly whelmed and tired. Oh my goodness. What's going on here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising? We have disputes, arguments, legal things coming into. It has to do with family for some of you. Conflicts, a lot of hurdles, so be careful. I would definitely advise for you to get your spiritual counselor working on all these things that are happening to help you with family growth, expansion, etc. But I would say this, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Definitely, we have unexpected fights, arguments coming forth in this week that we're in now. Could it be that you've been going through this and now this is the week of all of that taking a whole toll and expansion of some sort? Could it be that at the ending of 2025, you were having family issues, family fights and problems, conflicts, betrayal, backstab, looking at certain people's media or people looking at you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, confused, not knowing what to do with your family, with your children, with your love life. There's something that you just wish for it to end, to end, to end. And so it's taken a quite drastic turn here, from the better to worse or from the worse to the better. I feel that this is something that has been holding you or kept you stuck, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. I will say that something is going to happen because it's meant to happen. I think that Mars is really activating. Mars in the shadow, you didn't see it coming. And Venus in the shadow, you didn't see it coming, like a betrayal of some sort from someone, someone looking at the things that you're doing and working against you without you even realizing. And now, because of Mars, you did not see it coming, the ending of something, and including the ending of someone. Please be very wise and very watchful, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, that someone does not wish the best for you, and that someone is keeping an eye on you to get information, to spy on you, to get you into the wrong side, or get you including a dark aspect of life to do certain things to you. Again, I will say that it does sound really, really negative interactions here. Um, and I will say that this is a warning. And if you have been going through this, watch your back, watch your enemies, and keep them closer. And speak only when you rethink the things. Don't speak because of anger and hurt and pain. You have to watch what you say because it can go against you. You understand? It's very important that you do that because it can be used. And I feel that this is almost very important. It has to do with family for some of you, okay? And some of you are activating negative energy. Based on this, you are claiming something, Virgo, and you are not seeing things for what they, or did not see the possibility of how dangerous this other person is or was. Okay, careful, because we do see some type of work being done against you, my child. Okay, there's an ending of a cycle or ending of a relationship or ending of a family situation because of negative entities and or energies or people or places or things. It sounds awful, yes, but I will say this, Virgo, summarizing, it is for your best interest because this week you're getting the worst of the worst probably, or you're getting the whole caboodle, and you're kind of getting to see where you stand now with your enemies or whatever it is, the circumstances that you're going through with your friends, etc. Now is the time to calm yourself down and reactivate your energy to do what you need to do, whatever it is that you want. If you're needing anything from the spiritual realm, I am here to help you. But I would also say, keep your calm. You do not want to do something stupid to keep this energy vibrating in the way that it is, and it will cost you dearly at the end. You understand me? So people are doing things, saying things to activate, for you to look bad, for you to be in the wrong instead of them. Keep an eye, keep yourself cool, collect what you need to collect if it has to be through the legal system and or in the spiritual sense. Okay? But it also means for me, when I see this, is that this week it will be the week to see it all, and this week will be the week for you to activate and take actions on whatever doesn't serve you, for you to let it go once and for all, or for you to get rid of once and for all. Okay? If you were not trusting someone, then this is the week that you will see why you did not trust them, because again, they backstab you, they hurt, and they worked against you by the things that they were looking from your behalf. Maybe family, maybe friends, maybe people that, maybe people that you trusted. Okay? So, be very careful, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Unexpected things are coming for you. Okay? Maybe for one or two out there did not realize that the partner was already talking to someone, seeing someone, and out of nowhere it was hidden, or it will continue to be hidden until I think that you might get a clue this week of some sort, and it will be, brushed off like a text or something. But then you will see the actual truth either when Mercury goes to retrograde and or when Mars and Venus are moving out of their hidden period, which is at the end of February into March. Okay? Good luck to you, my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. As always, I am here to help you in any best way that I can, that you would want me to. Okay? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Libra, what's coming in for this week that is going to align you for the next 2 years as of now for your own best good? Let's see, what are the messages, Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Libra. We keep seeing the devil coming in, wanting to pop out, Libra. Okay? So definitely, if it's not your energy, woo, Libra, it is someone else. and the moon again. So I wonder if you have I wonder if you have to deal with someone that is a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, rising for some of you Libras, based on the fact that, yeah, based on the fact that we have the Hermit. Almost feels like the Hermit to me, but the Justice. So there's legal things that are coming and or will be pending as of now, or will be enlightened from the darkness in this week for you. Ah, shit. Okay, let me see something here. Libra. Let me say this, Libra. I feel that you're longing for something. You can long all you want, but if you're not making the best of it, if you're not putting your foot out there forward to do the actions, it will not happen. It will just linger, linger, linger. Libra, I will say this. Let's talk about marriage first. Libra, if you are married, I will say that your marriage is not the best as of yet. I think that it's been longing in stagnation for some time. If you are married or living with someone, Libra, I would suggest that um, keep an eye on your partner. I think that your partner is longing for something, wishing for something. They wish to have a certain thing better in their life. They wish to have a better home, let's say. They wish to live more free. They wish to have a partner that speaks to them, that enlightens them, that showers them either with material gift and or love. And I feel that for me to say that, it almost tells me that there is an infidelity going on for some of you Libra, Sun, rising, either from your behalf and or theirs. Okay, it is a general reading. But we also see that maybe for some of you Libra, Sun, rising, either you and or your partner have thought of separation. We are seeing separation for some of you coming into 2026. Okay. Now, if you are single, I feel that through your work environment and what you do constantly, like let's say gym, etc., there's a possibility of you meeting someone. Okay. If you've been longing for a relationship of some sort, I feel that 2026 may be the year to start. For some of you, may be the year to work on one, hoping to be engaged and or married due to a fertility. Okay, so maybe there's a fertility coming ahead that will take place into coming together, living with someone and or married. For some of you, Libra, Sun, rising, it is a general reading. But fertility is very pronounced here. And it might even be like a girl birth of some sort for some of you. It also speaks of abundance and wealth and good fortune. So that means that maybe you're coming into gains, like let's say a raise, a bonus, and or promotion, or most likely winning of some sort of lotto or stocks. But at the same time, just as it comes, it goes. So keep an eye on that. Keep your money well put. Also, what it says here, what's the other topic I wanted to touch? We touched just about everything here in a mini reading for you, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, rising. But I will also say that in the negative side, Libra, Sun, rising, we see, a situation with money circumstances to do problems and legal issues based on or for family. Okay, so I would definitely, whoever it is that you're trusting or not the best to trust, we definitely see separations coming for sure. Okay, it's very pronounced here. The desire, maybe there's two people already feeling it, that there will be a separation of some sort, been coming for a while, and then something's happening in this year. Maybe a death of someone, your partner, or let me see this. Yeah, it's a new beginning of a relationship of some sort. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, rising. I think that your partner is probably seeing, it's general reading. I will say that they're seeing a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, rising, or Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, rising. either your partner or you are seeing those people, or if you're single, those are the kind of energies that are more influent for your energy as well. um, there's a new start and a new reform of some sort, either in yourself and or you know your partner. um, we're not in a perfect world, Libra, Gemini, Summer Rising, so you need to kind of see where your best options are. Let's say, for example, if your heart is in between two people, I think that you need to align yourself. You know, what is this one can give me, and what is this one can give me? You know, if you need to write down the good and the bad, then do so to align yourself. If you have two potentials of lovers, then who's the one that best fits your energy? Okay, think more of a spiritual sense than a physical sense. Trust me on that one. Okay, you want to be connected in a spiritual sense more than anything, because that's where the higher vibration is. Um, in the physical sense, well, it's just the karma uh, lessons that we're having to help us vibrate, but depending as well how and why you're choosing it, that will help you. And again, the spiritual sense is what takes you in the higher notion. Okay, so we're going to leave that as that for Libra. Let's move on to the next sign. Thank you, Libra. Sun Rising. If you want your own consultation, come along and I'll be more than happy to help you. Let us do Scorpio. Sun Rising, Scorpio. Sun Rising, mini readings. What's coming in for you in this week that will take you forth all the way to 2 years including. Sun Rising, Scorpio. Sun Rising, Scorpio. What's going on? Let's see. I love that, Scorpio. Beautiful. Absolutely. What's going on? I think this one wonderful, but shall we? Oh, why not? I love it. Okay. Why not, Scorpio? Okay. It is what it is, right, Scorpio? Scorpio, Sun and Rising. Rebirthing of something beautiful in this year or this week. Being the best that you are. I think that you're having a wish come true fully for you or for your loved ones. There is a sense of looking at something legal that is coming in. Stop being naive is what they say, and take actions on what you need to do. Okay? If you have legal issues pending. Also, it may not even be legal issues for some of you. It may be the karmic issues, you know, that you need to take hands on. It also talks about being within self and being within your own spiritual growth as well. Okay, or there may be a subject of changing your beliefs, or including going back to something that you believe faithfully and let it go because of other types of religion as well, or you'll be going through that process as well. Sun Rising Scorpio. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think, you know, based on this, I think that you're going back to something that you let go because of religion or beliefs of some sort. If you are, it means that it's because you're seeing things in a different perspective now. Either because that religion or cult wronged you, and now you're seeing the truth of what the truth is. So maybe you did get a dream of some sort, epiphany of some sort of the universe or the guides, etc., and are bringing you to a better alignment. Having said that, let me say this, that with me, with what I do not discriminate. You can be in any kind of religions that you want, and as many as you want. Okay? It is your choice. It's not up to me to make the best decisions for you. But I would also say this, that be mindful that all religions, one way or another, like to take over your way of living, your way of directing your physical life, and especially your funds. It is to what it is. You want the truth, I give you the truth. I love it when you have a faith and believe in whatever it is that you choose to. But please know that what I do here, it is not meant or intended to be in a negative aspect. Yes, you are seeing different candles here and different candles over there for different saints, different angels, etc. But including those that you're looking at that may seem dark, is because I have to fight against that energy that the client may be at the time. So therefore, I have to interact with what I must in order to save and bring forth the light. You understand? My beliefs as a Roman Catholic, as I grew in, it will always be with me when I leave this body, this vessel. Okay? And I use those prayers very, 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 very into my rituals and spells. But I also have my guides, my spirits, my guardian angels, etc., that come forth and do for me what I want for my clients. On behalf of them, my vessel gets used and transcend to what I do. So I am blessed with what I do. Yes, until they choose to take it away, so be it. But till then, I will continue to do so and help humanity in the best way possible for our spirit to grow into a better enlightenment. Having said that, I go to churches sometimes when they invite me and sometimes on my own. When I start feeling the vibration of the church, of whoever is preaching, it tells me otherwise if they're in good light or negative light. And I have to say, unfortunately, most of these churches are in the negative light. In the negative light, you have to work for, not for thyself. You have to work for the humanity and the spirit. They are not having, how do I say this without hurting people's feelings, but either way, it's going to hurt someone. Because you're so determined to believe what the preacher, pastor, etc. is teaching you versus what the actual spiritual alignment is. Jesus does exist, absolutely. He does. He lived and passed through all the things that he went through for us, yes. And he exists till this day and forever and ever. But the knowledge of that, the spiritual knowledge of that, is different from what it's teaching you without having to pronounce what religions. Humans are the ones that divert the word, the true word, to make it impose in the way that they are seeking for you to be in attachment to what they want to rule over you. That is not the word and the purpose of Jesus, but that is what is presumed to be activated. I can carry the Bible all day long, but does that make me faithful? No. I can go to church 7 days a week, but does that make me faithful? No. My vessel, my spirit, my desire, my belief, and my trust and my faith is what makes me faithful. What I give to the church, my car, my houses, my money, my millions, does that make you faithful? Absolutely not. It makes rich the pastor, the priest, and that's it. But your faith, closer to the higher self and the being, has not been met. And trust me by that. Trust me by that. You can come and have a seat here with me. In less than 10 minutes, you will reach the higher purpose, the higher self, your creator. Because I will only speak the truth and nothing but the truth. And I will only direct you in the best way possible for your vibration, which is the main purpose of why we're here. And I'm not asking you to leave your church and do whatever it is you're doing. Absolutely not. I will not do that. Yes, it sounds like I am speaking against it, most likely, probable. But because it is the truth. You may not see that now, but in 100 years from now, we will have a revolution war against religions based on other things that are going to happen and based on our spiritual growth that is going to be a brighter and more enlightened. We will have more divine energies, entities that will be more gifting and more giving and more believable to what I'm saying now. What I say now will be very, very visible in 100 years from now. Okay? I am not predicting, I'm only saying the facts of what's coming. That's different. I am not going and using the Bible and saying the Bible says da 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 da. No, I'm not using that. What I'm saying comes directly from the source. Okay, I digress. So let me continue. Scorpio, Sun, and Rising. I feel that it's very prominent, your faith, for most of you, in this year, coming forth in this week. Maybe this video is the one that it gives you that start of a new way of looking at things. May so it be for the best of you. Okay. I welcome all my return clients. I love every client I have for who they are, for what they are. I have hundreds of clients that I do not know in person, but in spiritually, absolutely, I love them dear, all of you. Okay. Because it's what the spirit is that interacts with me, within me, and around you. What I feel or what I see the directions of, and love for you will always be there, just like Jesus itself loves every child. Trust me on this. The doors will not be shut out. If you drift away from your beliefs, your church, your Creator does not shut the doors. He has his doors wide open for you to come in, no matter what. It is up to you to feel you belong there in order to be there. You understand? Do not fall into guilt, because our Creator loves all its children, including those more that have sinned and have repented. Okay? We can talk about that another day and absolutely be more than happy to. Scorpio, Sun, and Rising, I definitely feel that there's a notion of some travels happening here as well. And we also see that you want to go back to someone or something in your previous, something that brings you back to who you are, maybe from a previous life or recent years. People, places, or things. So absolutely, why don't you do that journey? As well, there's a travel of some sort to a different state and or country because of a passing of a loved one. I also feel this. If that's the case, it feels like there's notion of wealth coming in between there as well. Sometimes wealth represents the spiritual self, the wealth of collecting the knowledge of getting to know that person in the way that it was. It brings wealth in a higher vibration to your spirit. Okay. Scorpio, Sun, and Rising, I feel that it's very critical in the way that you think, that the way that you feel. Act and do so for your best interest before anybody else. It's very important based on what I'm seeing here. Okay. Thank you, Scorpio, Sun, and Rising. There's growth in either wealth and or money for you coming in this year. It feels to me that there is a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, and Rising male figure, very prominent on a Scorpio. Either is a brother or sibling of some sort and or a love relationship. If you are married, I feel that there's a stability happening in your marriage. You're not in the best way for some reason. It could be the health or financial situations. But we do see abundance of wealth for Scorpio, Sun, and Rising. So it can also be that your partner may not be feeling the best or the health wise. Okay. If you are single, again, it is bringing out or searching for someone that either you met or known before. Of an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe you're wondering about that person. It is a general reading, so I get the energy of someone passing away. If they have not passed recently, it's coming to within the next 2 years. Okay, as of now, within the next 2 years, no time is set, but within that time. If the person has passed, someone that you love dearly, and you find out in this week or between now and March that they passed recently, like maybe 6 months ago, 6 weeks ago, 6 days ago, it feels to me that that energy is still lingering into you. It was a spiritual connection like no other. It was a tie connection like no other. And if that person is the one that has passed on, because I see a male wad, kind of like a tall, kind of, it feels tall to me, but maybe he represents that vibe in the physical sense, higher up, rank up, blonde looking, something to that aspect. Anyways, it's giving me the vibe of being on the other side, and he is connecting to the spirits in the physical sense of you, Scorpio Sun Rising. Okay, maybe he was like, you know, in the military of some sort, or maybe he was service to the like officer of some sort, or maybe he was in a pronounced in his city and or his country, or like a ruler of some sort for some of you. Or he was always considering himself higher than anybody else, okay? What I would call high on the horse, you know, to a good sense for some. So we're seeing the energy stepping in and saying that they're connected to your energy, they're watching over you, descending good things to you, but also directing you in the right way, right path, to be aligned, so to be closer to you as well. So you would have to have your own personal reading to see that. Okay. I love that, Scorpio, Sun Rising. We're going to leave that as that. If you are seeking for love, I think that, you know, it will be through either your travels. Oh, same thing. Okay, through your travels and or through work environment. We have a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Rising still, and Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Rising. Okay, you have, that could be the energy and or the energy of someone that is well-to-do. Okay? All right, love that. Let's see now, Sag. Let's move on to Sag, people. Sag. What is happening with my beautiful Sag? Let us shuffle really quick. Thank you. No. Thank you. Sagittarius, Sun Rising. What's going on with my beautiful Sagittarius, Sun Rising? We're going to shuffle. And we're going to see what beautiful things we have for you, Sagittarius. Some of you have been holding and waiting. Why are you being so patient, Sagittarius? You're being patient, waiting for something to come, waiting for something to take place. No, baby, you got to go out there and get it, okay? You have to make the move. You and only you can make those things happen for you. There are beautiful things coming for Sagittarius, but you need to be the one to take the edge out of everything, okay? If you need to consult either a doctor or someone legally and or spiritually or all, do it now. This week is the best week to start those affirmations, those actions, okay? Got to get the best of the best. Let's see, Sagittarius, the Lovers, the Star, absolutely. Shall we? Why not? Okay, I'm going to say this, Sagittarius. I feel that something is coming like 360 for you out of nowhere. Now, maybe you are watching this video today and then tomorrow you take action, or later on today, to make that first steps of the things that you have to take, or somehow this week is going to start aligning you in the best way possible for the things that you need. You've been waiting, you've been patient, or just like in a hermit mood, waiting for something to come in and take place. This could speak of contracts, love, etc. I mean, soulmates, even. It is a general reading. So, heal. Maybe you're waiting to heal for something. Maybe you're waiting for something legal to come forth on your behalf. It's a positive sign that we're looking with the Sun So all the waiting has paid off. Now you're getting your dividends, either money or waiting for something to take place out of nowhere is coming in, getting the news this week. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you're getting some type of beautiful news by the higher self. Something is coming in. I see now why you've been patient. Okay. Yeah. So you've been waiting for something or someone to come and offer you more financial aids or more wealth or more money. So you have been waiting because you do not want to make mistakes. You do not want to be backstabbed or hurt. You've been very patient because probably someone done you wrong, including a relationship, whether it's work, etc. Sagittarius, I like this. I really do, because you get an unexpected news, unexpected wealth, unexpected comings. Something needs to just totally end in order for something new to start. And we're getting this 50 moments of something wonderful coming. Now, let's say, for example, let's talk about marriage. If you are in a marriage, there's a notion of a separation or a divorce because someone hurt you, wronged you, stole from you, broke your heart, etc. You name it. You've been betrayed by someone. So if you've been trying to work it out, seeing the best of things, it feels to me that there will be a separation of a marriage. Someone arising Sagittarius. You're getting the news or you're taking action in this week. Trust me on this. If you're going through this, come along, get your reading. You must get a reading to prepare yourself, and I think that some of you are. Now, if you are in a, we talked about if you are in a relationship, and you really did care for this person that did you wrong. If you are looking to be in love or to find someone, it says that because you've been hurt before, you've been afraid to be in a relationship, to talk to someone, getting to know someone. But it says the universe, your patience has paid off. I keep telling you this. Everything comes in the right way when it needs to be, okay? Your patience has paid off. You can look and hurt and cry all you want, baby. But it's time to let go and start something new and something fresh. You will be guided to something new, something prosperous. Maybe you're meeting a soul connection, a spiritual connection coming forth. Could you be going into a bonding of one? Maybe so if you already met the person. But if you already met the person, it will depend when, according to the energies. It would say be wise. So between this week, there will be a knowing of whether or not you are in the right karmic situation with the person, okay? There will be something that will gives it away or gives it in, is what I'm saying. But the universe is bringing you someone spiritually connected to you. If you're ending one, is because there's someone that is greater to be with you as well. There's a healing. It's a healing coming to you, a wish fulfilled. It's upright. It's a wish fulfilled for you. Sagittarius, Someone arising. I claim this for you on your behalf because I feel that this is you and this is the longing that's coming forth. The universe nurturing you, your body, your mind, your soul, and spirit, healing you from above and so below. I claim this. I claim this in the name of the higher power for Sagittarius, Someone arising. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. There you have it, my beautiful Sagittarius. Trust and believe and have faith. This one fell in here, and so we do trust and believe and have faith. And what do we have? Beautiful. Okay. You will be in a relationship that is fulfilling, loving, and nurturing if you wish it. So it be. We just claimed it. Remember that. We just claimed it for you. This is the week to start. For some of you, you will be in that relationship and that fulfillment, and you will be having, including a child, starting in 2026 within 2-year period. For some of you, you're ending that relationship because it is the best thing to do for you. Okay? You probably will lose some funds. You'll probably have to devise certain material things with that person, it says here. But it's better because What you get out of now will be more fulfilling later. Oh my God, I love it, Sag. Okay, let's go and move on to Capricorn. Let's do Capricorn, everybody. Sun, Moon, Rising. If you're new, please like, share, and subscribe, everybody. Please subscribe. That will be one of the best ways possible for you to do your donations to my channel by subscribing and liking. I will appreciate it, okay? I'm not asking you to pocket me hundreds and hundreds of dollars. You can pocket $1, $5, you name it, whatever you want. But most importantly, subscribe and like. That is the best way to be aligned with a higher self, not just for my sake, but for yours. That's what keeps me going in this channel, for your being. Okay, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. What do we have for you, my beautiful Cappy? Sun, Moon, Rising. What do we see for Capricorn coming in this week, aligning for next, as of now, 2 years? It would be it. Wow, what did we say? We've been having the Lovers like no other. I love this. And look, I claim you claim your own card, Capricorn. The Devils. It's upright. So, what's toxic in your life? What toxic energies have you been thinking about? I will say this. We're seeing an ending of a relationship. It is a general reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, Capricorn, but I'm telling you now that for some of you are ending negative vibe, negative thinking, negative vibration, including of an ending of a long-term relationship. Letting go. Yep. It's absolutely felt like a 3 part. Letting go of something, endorse someone. The universe says it's time. Ooh. Got the Hierophant here with the Devil. And it absolutely tells me there is a divorce coming. Oh yes, absolutely there is a divorce. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. There is a divorce. Very pronounced. I think that because there was for whoever's going through this, there's a notion of saying in the past, like maybe 2025, you were thinking about separating with a person. Well, now it's coming forth. Sun, Moon, Rising, Capricorn. It tells me that it is divine timing for you to now realize that it's toxic, and or you discover that your partner is with someone else, or your partner discovers that you are with someone else. And therefore, what has happened before is coming to a halt in this year, and we have a separations of a union. Okay? I feel that you, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, will be in the mood of peace and tranquility, finally having to say, you know what, it came out of nowhere, and I am willing to go with this alone. I think that I'm ready. I think that I am ready to let go what does not serve me. We started wrong in the beginning anyways, so now it's time to end whatever it is that is going to end for you, Sun, Moon, Rising, Capricorn. Every transition, everything that we let go has a pain, has a residue of energy, but I feel that for this, in this way, it feels to me that it's more peaceful. I feel that there has been a lot of betrayal, and yet you knew about it. Some of you knew that there was betrayal in the relationship, or vice versa, they knew, but you still stayed in the toxic relationship because it was toxic to your energy, to your vibration, to your spirit. And so therefore you are rescinding it and letting it go. You're waiting to, for some of you, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, I feel that there is another person in your life that you're still holding on to, and probably you're debating whether or not you're going to take route for that relationship as well. Okay, so they might, I see now. So They might be in another relationship also as you, maybe even married. So they're giving you time and giving somebody else time. But there's like a history in this other partnership. I don't feel that it is the person that you're married to, but again, it is a general reading. But they have an attachment just as you do with somebody else or someone that you even knew, actually, for some of you. So there's that notion, but there's a notion of a spiritual connection, not being honest, not being truthful, not knowing what to do, and money-wise situations. So you stay with someone because of monetary situations, or they are with someone because of that. Unhappy marriage, unhappy solutions is what we're looking at here. Someone is looking at things in spiritual growth, spiritual enlightenment. Oh, that's a lot of thinking, a lot of holding and waiting here for some of you. So again, we still have the love situation, the hurt, the pain, situation. Okay. So maybe how I see this is like a marriage that is has someone that is also married and don't know if, okay, I'm getting out of one, would they also get out of one? You know, they're so devoted or so long standing with that person, would they ever leave them for me, or do I have enough to provide, etc. I'm looking at all kinds of things, wondering mind there. And so, but here's the kicker, that I feel that there is love and a spiritual connection between whoever that energy is flowing through. Okay, I just feel that yes, it's in the an obstacle way, in the opposite sense, but it means that it's been there over time, and you know it makes sense that it would be this way because again we do see two people that are married already, so therefore it couldn't be sufficed to the energy. But this will also overturn because when we get certain cards, it tells me that it's gonna come to an end to realign itself. Okay, I love that. Let me see. I would also say, yeah, there's two people involved in this situation. So if you're longing to meet someone, it feels like there's someone that's been holding on to a relationship or to someone in the past that they need to let go of in order to come into your space. If they are starting to do that this week, then they will be aligning to you, but it takes time. Okay, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Rising. I'm also sensing of a healing health kind of way. Something's been holding you back, probably from a spiritual sense, from a past life, including. But justice will be coming forth for you. The universe is going to start working for your behalf in your health wise to prosper you from that. It will be in all of a sudden a surprise kind of ginseng energy that's going to come in to purify your body, mind, soul, and spirit for whoever is going through a healing process or trying to heal their body, their mind, their spirit. The toxication from the previous life is what is saying that the universe is going to find ways to come forth and heal your energy out of nowhere. Surprisingly enough, I think that this week you will be visited by a higher power and they will find ways to realign your energy and find ways to heal your body, mind, soul, and spirit. I claim this by the power of the heavens and the Lord Jesus Christ for the Capricorn that is going through vessel, body, mind, soul, and spirit illnesses. I claim this on your behalf. May you find the healing, the prosperity, the joy, and your abundance in your body, mind, soul, and spirit. Amen. Okay? Yes, you're getting my own prayers and my own blessings as we speak. If you trust it and you believe it and you have faith, you have it. Right? Right. Okay. Thank you, Capricorn. Now let's move to Aquarius. It is a general reading, everybody. So it's a mini general reading. But at least I'm working for it, for you, okay? Now, Aquarius. What are we looking for, Aquarius? Angels of the universe and the heavens. What do we see happening as of now, in this week, coming forth, taking place as of now for the next, including up to 2 years? What are the energies? What are the predictions for Aquarius? Okay, we shuffle that. It's ready. And let's shuffle this. Okay. All right. We are ready. Let's see, Capricorn. I'm sorry. I'm still in it. Aquarius. Well, look at that. That's beautiful. We got the Temperance. Ooh, we're gonna put this together. I feel that it wanted together, but the tower. We're not gonna see the tower. I feel like someone said yes. Okay, we're claiming it. There it is. Okay, Aquarius. What's coming that is going to be sufficed in your energy that is going to go away and or come forth? As of now, within the next 2 years for you, Aquarius, we see a movement coming. It's giving you a warning. Watch how you drive, where you drive. Cautious if you're driving and drinking and driving. Is very pronounced. There's a death coming for someone. Okay. Aquarius. We see that there will be more travels happening for you in 2026. It maybe has to do with work or communications, worldly like, maybe from people from all over the world of some sort, or you're working with people that are from all over the world, okay? For some of you. Yeah, yes. Aquarius, there's an ending. Oh my goodness, what are we looking at? Again, it is a general reading, so it touches every basis, right? It's saying that it's a lack of communication going on, a lack of understanding, or a lack of committing to something or someone. So Aquarius, I will say this, that if you are, let's start with that. How about that? If you are married, we are seeing that there will be a separation of some sort from someone that you are tied with, okay? Yeah, absolutely. There's lack of the understanding right there. There's an announcement of that. And ooh, again, see, when we're supposed to take it, it takes it. We have the tower again, and we have it here on the notion as we saw it earlier, Aquarius. So there will be an ending of a relationship, no doubt about it, with the Hierophant. No doubt about it. There will be an ending of some sort. It will be unexpected. Maybe you didn't see it coming. Maybe they're going to file divorce on you or you on them, but it will be unexpected from one day to the next, from one moment to the next. You're deciding to go with it and move it forward. This is, I feel like, for long-standing relationships based on Uranus getting out of the picture. I think that Uranus is leaving that behind, which is a long-standing marriage. If you've been married more than 7 years, then we're absolutely looking at a legal separation. Okay. If you are recently married, it feels to me that you're trying to give yourself another chance to restore the relationship, or come a way to find each other better, or come a way to understand each other better. Okay. And maybe you're renewing that relationship for some of you, because again, Aquarius, Sun, and Horizon, it is a general reading. I would also say this: there's a lot of hurts and backaches and pains and stuff like that on you, on your health being. So be mindful of that. Watch that. Check that out as well. Okay. It also tells me that there is someone that is working against you, maybe the person you're with, and or someone that you either should trust or be closer to your energy. Aquarius, Sun, Rising, I will be very mindful and watchful. Someone that you supposedly care is doing something against you, and I have a feeling based on this that it's in two ways: physically and spiritually, voodoo and physically. Be very mindful, watchful. Aquarius, Sun, Rising. Okay. What else can I say? If you are single, Aquarius, I think that you need to first start finding ways to heal yourself, and then find ways to realign your energy. I think that recently you've probably been hurt by a relationship, or you will be discovering the pain and hurt by a relationship. You've been hurt, backstab, etc. So there has to be healing of that in order to regain your powers and your energy to find love. Okay? Love is there, but it's not exclusively for you. And it's saying that you Do not love yourself in the best way possible to let go what doesn't serve you. Okay? So be very wise, Aquarius. This year is the year for you to look and heal and find your ways. What I like about this is that when we have the Six of Wands, no matter in which way we have it, whether it's upside down, direct, no matter how we have it, it's here. So I claim it. It's here because there's a way for you to find the heal, the success that you need in any way level, physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, etc. But you need to take course of action, Aquarius. Okay, you need to find the safe ground. You need to find the grounding of yourself, and to also accept the truth of what needs to be held, what needs to be taking place in order for you to find those levels. Okay, so for now, love is there, but I don't think that it's there to be there for you. I think that first it needs to be self-love, and then other love will find you. Okay, it's not prominent right now. First of all, because we have a lot of soaring energy, a lot of hurt and pains and backstabs. We see someone passing in Aquarius life, someone arising. So I would say that, you know, be very wise, watch what you do, where you go, who you hang out with, etc. Also, it sometimes can also be an ending of the way we've been living up to today, and then it's considered a passing, a whole new 360 of oneself. Okay, right. There's a shift also in your environment of where you live as well, coming in as of now in the next 2 years. Someone rising Aquarius, probably because you're letting go, divorcing, separating, and also finding new love and or finding yourself, true self. So be it. Okay, I claim all the good of the universe for my beautiful Aquarius, Sun rising. Let the energies be positive. Let them find healing in today and everlasting. And so be it. For those that love and trust, so be it. Okay, thank you, Aquarius, Sun rising. Come along and I will do your own personal reading to see all that you need to know and all that is best for you. Thank you. Pisces, someone arising, beautiful Pisces, someone arising. What's in store for you? What do we need to see that is coming in for you? Pisces, someone arising, angels of the universe and the heavens. What do we need to see for Pisces? Someone arising, Pisces. So many cards that come out in today's reading, and one of those are the Tower and the Justice and the Temperance. 3 cards that have been coming in today, and yes, we did see the Death in few. So there's an ending of something and someone, for sure, Pisces. We're seeing a passing of something or someone. There's no doubt. Okay? It is here. I will say this. There's a shift and a change coming in everything that you see life for you, Pisces. Either because it's been activated by you or by the higher self, by the higher power, and or both. There's a Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is something coming back and returning and letting it go. Something that is divine, attired by the universe. So it means that it's guided and through, and it has to be. There's no other way to say this, but it has to end. I think that you've been holding on to something, Pisces, and you know that it's time to let it go. Could be a relationship, could be something toxic in your life, or someone, people, places, or things. It is a general reading. Only you will know, whoever's watching this. And look at this. We also have, excuse me, the Chariot, endings of difficult situations, ending of third parties, including for some of you. So definitely the Chariot, the Death Tower, it signifies that you don't want any more conflicts in your life. You don't want to be holding out for something that doesn't serve you. So unexpectedly, you will be saying, maybe one day you say, oh, I love you. And then the next day you say, you know what? I'm done. I'm over this. I don't want to be holding on to toxic situations, to conflict energies. You come and go as you please. You leave my house, you leave my life, and you come back, and you leave to be with other people, and then you come back and be with me. I feel that I deserve better. I feel that I deserve better. I feel that I deserve better. I feel that I want to be loved and cared for. And I don't care if anything happens. Okay? If that's an example, I'm just saying. Pisces. It is a general reading, so only you would know. Okay? The death again. You see that? Yeah, I don't think that you've been clear and honest with the things that you want in life. No, you haven't been. You've been a little smugging in there, or the person has been taking advantage of you with the devil, being manipulated, being holding on for their benefit, not for your benefit, and probably doing other things that are against the will of the universe, as we see here. Not being honest and truthful from both ends. Ooh, Jesus. This is quite big here, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. If you are in a relationship, married or living with someone, there's an ending for sure. If you are seeking to be with one. If you are seeking to be with one, there's a double dose of ending of some sort, okay? And then we see a rebirth of one. So you need to stop being naive and take control of your own actions. You need to work on yourself and be honest and truthful with what's been happening or what's holding it back, okay? If you're seeking to return with someone from the past, be wise. Are they good? What did we just talk about? If they are still doing the same limbo over and over against you, then they're not good. But if they have healed, or you have healed, then you consider it whether or not. But based on this, there's a deception, there's not an honest truth. And do you really want to work on the same thing? It's up to you. If this is someone from the past that's coming back around, or it has come. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Also, if you're single, if you're wanting someone, be very wise. Could this person that has come in your life lingering to these energies? Or could you need to discard this type of energies that you have had in your past in order to find the peace and the soul connection to give your share of love? Okay? There is a sentiment of having a soul connection with someone, but you need to work on it, and you need to be realistic. You need to understand that no one is perfect, but at the same time, that doesn't mean that if they slap one cheek, you give the other. Okay? If they're not doing the best for you, then they're not meant for you. Now, there is love on the other side, is what it's saying. There is love that maybe you need to travel for, or maybe it's a foreigner coming to you, or maybe they are from a different nations, different beliefs, backgrounds, etc. Maybe they look the opposite of you. Maybe they're younger or older than you. But there is love there to be had for some of you Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. I also feel that this also speaks of self-love that is not there fully in you, and you need to find that, sweetheart. You need to find that self-love. You need to be on your own maybe for a little bit. Do you for a little bit. Go within you for a little bit. Claim you for a little bit. Rebirth you. Okay? In order to find that peace, tranquility, and again, someone to have a beautiful family with in the near future. It may be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, fully Aries maybe for some of you. If this is a bisexual relationship, it's telling me that you need to be strong, that you need to take the reign in order to get what you want. Okay? Um, it also tells me that if you are in a bisexual relationship, you will be meeting someone overseas. He or she will be older than you. I want to say up to 7 years older or younger. I don't think it's more, but it can be based on Saturn. You never know. Okay. Um, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. I think that overall it is a beautiful reading. Even when we see certain things that look to be in a negative aspect, it's only based on what your circumstances are going through at the moment or will be having in the later time. And it's giving you an overview to how to handle it, how to prepare your energy, how to cope with the energy, how to let go of the energy, etc. I wish you all the very best, Sun, Moon, Rising, Pisces. May your year be conducive to you, to your desires, and to your best interest as always. And for all of you out there, for all my beautiful zodiacs, love and light, happy and prosperous 2026. I claim only wealth, good fortune, love, and good healings of body, mind, soul, and spirit for all of us in general. May the universe give you what you desire. May the universe be concurrent with your needs and your aspirations for you and for your loved ones. Again, everyone, I am Margo, tarot reader. Welcome and thank you to Soluna Botanica. If you want your own personal reading, consultation, spiritual healing of any kind, rituals of any kind, come along. We're open 7 days in our shop, 24 hours a day through the media sector. Please donate of any kind that you wish to, but importantly in the way of liking and subscribing to the channel of Margo Tarot Reader and Soluna Botanica channel. Email us at solunabotanica2@gmail.com and or Margo, your tarot reader @gmail.com, and we'll be more than happy to help you and let us get aligned in the right prosperous. I send you love and light to all of you, and peace be with you. Love.